Alrighty. Hello, everybody. Hi, guys. It's me. Can you guys hear me all right? Please let me know if you can before I start talking a bit. So I did pin a message. This is going to be just a little bit of a more serious talk. So please, guys, let's try to keep jokes and inappropriate conversations to a minimum. Yeah, I'm a little nervous, but I think, hi everybody. Hi, thank you guys so much for being here. I didn't announce this live stream at all. It's kind of just something I'm doing a little bit improvised. So yeah, many of you guys know that this was released today. So this is Qwel's second, thank you so much. Catch me safe. Thank you so much for the dono. Thank you. That means so much to me. Thank you. So I did show this in my server. If you were there, I showed it and I put it in the announcements in case you guys didn't know. But basically, this is Qwel's second kind of letter. If you guys didn't read through it, basically, it is similar to her last letter, except, oh, thank you so much for being a member for 2 months, Lance. This is very similar to her first letter, kind of, sort of. It does kind of talk a little bit more in depth about what kind of occurred a little bit. So I just kind of want to read it to you guys in case you guys haven't seen it. So it starts off with, "Hi, everyone. As promised, this is a follow-up to my statement from July. While I still stand by what I said then, I know there is much more that needs to be said, and I hope this is a meaningful next step." She goes on, "Before I start, I'm not going to name specific names because I don't want to encourage any further harassment of anyone. I know this might make what I'm about to say sound vague, but I don't want to risk anyone on any side of the situation getting targeted or hurt anymore." So, how do we feel about those first lines? We feel okay? I think we feel okay. I think. Yeah. Hello, MDN. Hi. All right. So now we kind of dive into the meat of it, guys. So first and most importantly, many people deserve apologies from me. I'd like to formally do so in this statement, but I know that a blanket apology is not enough. I want to directly help those who have been victimized by the person who abused me and others, and apologize for any direct or indirect actions I've done that may have harmed them. Everyone who was impacted by what happened in the past and what's happening right now deserves the opportunity to heal. 100%. 100%. I 100% agree with that. And I do want to say, I've seen some people online say disgusting things like, "Oh, Qwel deserved it." Like, no, guys, and absolutely nobody deserves any kind of abuse or any kind of harassment. Hold on. Oops, sorry. I'm moving some stuff around, friends. Sorry. Yeah, so guys, please, I don't like, why do I feel like this in class right now? It's not, guys, it is not okay to fight fire with fire at all. Nobody deserves any kind of abuse or any kind of harassment, regardless of, what happened. It was not nice, but I think it's very, very dangerous when people start, because this is something that's been happening. If you guys remember, I made a video months ago about Qwel having people make deep fake videos of her, people making sexualized videos of her. Let me know if you remember that video in the comments or in the chat. And basically now people are coming back to that video. If you filter the video that I talked about where she was getting deep fakes of really weird stuff and you filter it to newest, people are saying, "Oh, well, look, now she deserves it." She does not deserve that, regardless of what she's done. That is disgusting. Yes, sexualized. People were making deep fake videos of her. I'm sorry, not deep fake. Well, yes, deep fake. They were making like AI generated videos using her face and making her do really disturbing things. And people are now going onto my video. I've deleted a couple of the comments because, God, some people are so hateful and they're saying, "Oh yeah, look at this, like, oh, this backfired, she deserves it." She doesn't deserve that at all. No one deserves that. Anyways, I'm going to continue. "Please know that I am sorry." So once again, she apologizes. "As part of taking responsibility, I will be stepping back from my position as the lead on Dandy's World until further notice." This is the part that has the internet and the Dandy fandom in a rise. This is all I've been seeing all over Reddit, all over TikTok, all over YouTube, all over everywhere. This is the part. She is officially taking a step back from a lead position. So this is huge news because she is no longer okay, I've been, hearing some people talk about it. Some people talking about, oh, well, is she still going to get paid? We don't know that. That's not certain. Nobody can 100% yes, she is, or no, she's not. That is unknown completely. But what is known is that she is no longer going to be actively working on the game. Okay? But there are other people actively working on the game. There are other people there are artists, there are merch people, there are the people who do the promoting, there are people who do everything regarding collabs and the legal stuff. Like, there is a huge team behind Blush Crunch. And so she now will no longer, I'm talking with my hands as if you guys can see my hands, but she will no longer be the lead. Therefore, she is no longer there. But there are other people who are working there and who do rely on Dandy's World as a franchise to make a living. There are a lot of other people. If you guys didn't see, there was this person, I believe his name was Aaron, who also works for Blush Crunch, and he was talking about how there's a huge group of people. It's not just Qwel. It's a lot of other people. The people who, for example, like, let's take the dev team. There are people who make the models, people who render. There are people then, if you go into like the actual franchise of Dandy's World, there are people who make the art. There are people who, like I said, they promote the merchandise. There are people who focus on animations. Like, there is a whole group of people there that rely on Dandy's World to make a living. So again, guys, I cannot for certain say whether her stepping back causes her to no longer be paid, which is the main concern of many people, which is why they're not playing the game, because they don't want to actively support Qwel. So I don't know if her taking a step back will still give her payment. I can't tell you guys that. So anyways, right now my focus needs to be on personal growth, accountability, and healing. Very mature response there. A lot of false information about who I am and what I've done in the past has been spread over the past months. Some is completely made up or is only a part of the story to make me look like a monster. I will admit that I've made mistakes and poor choices in the past, but I've always tried to learn and grow. I take responsibility for how I conducted myself as a leader and a friend. Looking back, there are things I should have done differently, and I'm committed to doing better in the future. So this whole paragraph is her kind of taking accountability for some of the stuff that happened. And, I do applaud this because it is difficult for people to take accountability when they make a mistake, and especially at her level, having so many eyes on her, it's scary. It's scary. And so while of course I don't condone what has happened in the past, the fact that she's writing this, and it seems, like I said, by her making the decision to take a step back, that does show that, it's more than her. It's Dandy's World, it's the franchise, it's the people behind it, and the like she said here, like, her focus is on personal growth. So the fact that she's taking this step does kind of lead us in the right direction, which is where a lot of people want us to go. Anyways, we're almost done here, guys. While I step away, members of the studio will continue sharing their work and what they're doing. So this is something else I've seen online, guys. Let me talk real quick. And I'm the only one talking. What I mean is, let me just yap for a second. This right here, this is exactly what I was saying before. There is a whole group of people. And like I said, there are artists, there's people in merchandise, there's people in promotions, there's people in the animation, there's people editing. Like, there are so many different types of people working on Dandy's World. Or within the franchise, I should say. And people were saying online, that the reason that, for example, like people like Joey, and there was this random person who posted on Blush Crunch, I don't know their name, but I do believe it was a female. And basically, people are saying, like, the Blush Crunch Studio Discord is, starting to show that there's more people behind the team because they don't want to go down, or they're trying to save themselves. But it's true, like, there are other people in this studio, so yes, they have to attempt to save it. Anyways, I hope you give them the kindness they deserve because they care so much about Dandy's World and the community. And on top of that, guys, these people had nothing to do with it. Imagine you're working for a studio, right? You got a dream job because in all honesty, guys, being an artist is hard. Being an artist is really hard. Being an artist, being an animator, being a coder, being anything like that is very hard. A lot of people have to freelance and they have to go from job to job to job because there's nothing stable. Myself included, I am planning on studying film and I would like to do 3D animations one day. And oops, what just happened? Oh, okay, never mind. And it's very difficult to find a studio and find something stable because firstly, it's very saturated. And second of all, studios just aren't hiring. So imagine having a job at a franchise, you know, it's up and coming, Dandy's World, it's so great. And then all of a sudden it starts to tank because in protest to one person who, yes, she is the lead and yes, there were things that were done wrong. I'm not saying that there's not, but because of one person, now your job, you know, your livelihood, your family, like that is what gets to me. I don't know, how many of you guys watched Micro Guardian's video? Did any of you guys watch Micro Guardian's video on this? He made a video, I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago, and he brought up those points. And I do agree with him. And yeah, it's a lot. So I did Micro Guardian. Me? Okay. Yeah, some people watch Micro Guardian. Yeah, so Micro Guardian talked a bit about this. And, you know, there's more people behind the studio than just Qwel. I highly suggest looking at Micro Guardian's video. It's titled, I forget what it's titled. It's like something like in regards to Dandy's World, something like that. You'll know it when you see it. But do try to watch this video because he goes over a lot of important things. Anyways, we're gonna continue. She says over here, what was the last thing I read? We already saw that. The team behind Dandy's World is so incredibly talented, and this project has always been about building something bigger than one person. Before I end this, excuse me guys, hiccups, I want to address the letters that the Blush Crunch Legals team sent out a few weeks ago. So if you guys do not know, several people who used to work, or I think a couple, who used to work for Dandy's World, including like Joji, received cease and desist letters, which if you don't know, a cease and desist is basically like the legal way of saying, shut the fuck up. And sorry guys, this is a serious topic. I had to add in some humor there because it's, I'm getting a little nervous right now. So, it's basically the legal way of saying shut up and stop talking about it. So people were upset because instead of, this was before Qwel's first apology, by the way, guys. The cease and desist letters, the legal way of saying STFU, was sent out before the first letter from Qwel in July. And people were mad, of course, myself included. I was like, what the heck? Are you serious? You're sending victims a cease and desist letter to stop talking about what happened to them before you even make a statement or apologize? I thought that was very wrong. But here we see kind of the behind the scenes. So she says, before I end this, I want to address the letters that the Blush Crunch legal team sent out a few weeks ago. Please know that she says that she did not tell the legal team to send individual cease and desist letters. Our legal team acted in the interest of the company to protect the business, me and Blush Crunch employees, because they anticipated that the narrative that was being spread would lead to harassment and hate. They were ultimately proven right because the existence of the cease and desist letters was shared to the public, and the narrative then became that I was personally trying to silence people. That's what I was just talking about. This is what people were very wrong, or feeling that she did wrong. But here she says that it was not her. It was the legal team. You know, unfortunately, even though she is the lead and whatnot, there are other people on the team. And guys, here's the thing. We already know this. I am so against big corporations because a lot of them do things wrong. They do things so wrong. You know, we've heard about it before, guys. We've heard about slavery. We've heard about silencing victims. We've heard about, you know, like HR not taking victims of sexual assault in the workplace seriously. Like there is so much going wrong in corporations and giant corporations and, you know, stuff around. I don't know how it is in the rest of the world, but here in the US, there's a lot of sussy stuff going on with big corporations. They do things very wrong. And this is what people were talking about. But here she's saying is so basically what I meant to say with that is that corporations are always going to be They're always going to be doing what they can for the betterment of the company, of the team, and of course, profit. Because at the end of the day, it is for profit. You know, people, like I said, we misunderstood this. It was not Qwel, guys. It was not Qwel. It was the legal team, the Blush Crunch legal team. So at least we have that kind of cleared up. And here she says, yeah, like I said, the narrative became that I was personally trying to silence people, which I would never do. This caused things to get worse for others and for others to be harassed even more violently. Yeah. And that's very wrong. I heard of people, I heard of moderators in the Discord, the Blush Crunch Studio Discord server being harassed. Guys, what are we doing? What are we doing? Legit, what are we doing? We don't fight fire with fire, guys. That is the worst way to do something. Mother, are you possibly referring to Nintendo? Yes. Nintendo, Johnson & Johnson, all of the big companies. Guys, I promise you, if something happens to me tomorrow, it was one of them. It was not me. It was not me. But yeah, guys, it is, guys, and moderators of a Discord server. Guys, I have a Discord server with over 1,000 members. My moderators are amazing and I love them so much. But I'll be very honest with you guys. At the end of the day, if for example, if I were to do something wrong, right? If I were to do something wrong, what on earth, how would that equate to, oh, we must harass the Discord moderators then? We must harass MDN's Discord moderators then because, you know, they're a part of the Discord server. Guys, no, that's not how it works. That's literally not how it works. And poor Discord mods, some of them even minors, have been harassed by stupid people because of what's been happening with Qwel. So it's wrong, guys. It's never right to harass anybody, and especially not freaking moderators of a Discord server. You know? That's absolutely atrocious. Anyways, listen to this part, guys. I have asked the legal team not to pursue any further legal action against anyone unless they absolutely have to based on persistent harassment and attacks. I do want to be transparent and share that the legal team is strongly considering further action against one former employee who has aggressively and repeatedly incited harassment and attacks on me, our staff, and others who are just trying to do their jobs. Yeah, so I'm just going to continue. This individual pursued a close personal relationship with me when I was 15 and he was in his 20s. And his actions have caused me, my family, Blush Crunch employees, and the Dandy's World community a tremendous amount of pain and suffering. The legal team will ultimately make the decision whether or not to pursue. Everybody's saying Void. Yes, guys. She is referring to Void. I did not talk much, or I did not even talk about Void. I don't believe. I've never talked about Void. I don't believe I covered him in my video where I talk about Dandy's World and the timeline. But if you would like to understand, you know, who Void is and what exactly happened, I recommend you look up somebody else. If you guys have any good recommendations for YouTubers that you found covered, you know, what happened with Void and Qwel specifically well, please drop it in the chat, guys, so that other people can be informed. Again, I don't personally have a specific YouTuber in mind, but no, it was not Rox. So Rox and Qwel are about the same age. No. Void was around his 20s. Yeah. So like I said, if you guys have any good, you know, YouTubers who have covered this before, feel free to inform others and share it here in the chat. I don't have any at the top of my mind, but there's a lot of other content regarding what happened with Void and Qwel. I don't want to get into that because there is a lot of sensitive stuff there as well. So that's what she meant by that. And she says, I understand that this might feel like it took too long to make and post. I can also understand that this statement still might not feel like it's enough for some of you. I am doing the best I can and will continue to grow and learn. So guys, this is something that I want to go back to Micro Guardian's video. He talked about, again, if you haven't seen it, go watch it because it's a really good video. I do agree with Micro a lot. Micro Guardian talked about how he had a friend who was in a similar situation to Qwel. They were accused of something, you know, the friend did not, you know, it wasn't to the extent that they were accused of doing it. And unfortunately, what happened is that because guys, this is the other thing we have to understand, legal proceedings, they take a long time. I'm going to go a little slightly off topic, not off traffic, gosh, off topic for a bit. But I this is a bit of MDN lore, but I did, switch my major to criminal justice for a brief amount of time. I wanted to become a forensic investigator. And so I took a couple courses regarding criminal justice and the legal system. Something that we have to keep in mind is that, guys, legal proceedings take a long time. This is not something that is done in days. Or in a short period of time. That is why when somebody, for example, gets accused of a crime, sometimes their date for when they're tried will be months later, sometimes even years later, because this type of stuff takes a lot of time. It just does. You know, our legal system isn't the best, but, you know, thankfully we do have kind of like a way of doing it through trial. But that's something that we have to keep in mind. So Micro Guardian was talking about how his friend was accused of something serious. And what happened was, because of how long it takes for a legal proceeding to occur, it took 2 years for it to finally kind of like finish. And by that time, everybody had, there was no more relevance to his friend. His friend had lost everything that he worked towards. And that's people's fear with Dandy's World, because of how long some legal proceedings may take, and just, you know, trying to figure things out behind the scenes. Some people are assuming, or are, you know, pondering if maybe, you know, Dandy's World could kind of come to an end because of this. And of course, people are scared. And I wish I could give an answer to you guys how, you know, of how long this will take, but that is another reason why Qwel may not be able to constantly, she may not even be able to defend herself, because her lawyers may be telling her, you know, we're trying to do things behind the scenes, please keep it hush hush, you know, because here's the other thing, guys, as we know very well, and I know this myself too. Oh, I'm about to rant. I'm about to rant. Guys, things can be taken out of context so quickly on the internet. So if she came to defend herself and she accidentally maybe said a wrong word, or, you know, some people may understand things differently. And there's different, you know, like even within the United States, people come from different cultures still, and some things can be misconstrued. So because of that, if she comes online and she's defending herself, guys, the internet will be so quick to take that out of context. And it can become even worse for her, which is why her legal team very well may be telling her to keep it very hush hush. She wants to talk to us, I bet. She just can't. So we should also keep that in mind. You know, guys, it's difficult. It's really difficult. I know that from our end, we had silence for over a month. Before that first doc was released in July, we were in the dark for a month. You know, and it sucks because I'll become a bit vulnerable with you guys, okay? With almost all 100 of you who are watching this, I'm about to become very vulnerable. I love Dandy's World. I'm gonna cry. Oh shit. I love Dandy's World. Oh my god, I'm such a loser. Hold on, guys, let me compose myself. Oh gosh. Yeah. I do love Dandy's World. It's okay, MDN, you can cry. Thank you. I do love Dandy's World. It is the game that gave me all of you guys. Oh shit, I'm such a loser. I'm gonna cry. It's the game that helped me build this community. And I'm so thankful for all of you. Oh shit. Sorry guys, I'm crying. Oh my god. Thank God I don't have a face cam. Oh my god. It's the game that let me have this community. And I've met so many wonderful people. And you guys are just so awesome. Like all of you. I'm very introverted. I keep to myself. I don't go out. I don't have many friends. So to me, you guys are my friends. And Dandy's World was the game that kind of helped me, you know, get exposed and build up a community. And it's really, really nice to have. So, oh, let me drink some water, guys. Hold on. Let me stop crying. Hold on. Okay. Oh, there we go. I just joined. Is everything okay? No, I'm crying on camera. I'm crying on camera. Oh gosh. Okay. So Oh my God. Guys, one of my VAs, David just sent me David sent, thank you, David. Guys, David is on my live. David, thank you so much David sent me a gif of us hugging, or of people hugging to hug me. Watching the stream, by the way. Yeah, David, I can tell. Thank you for the hug. Yeah, so basically Dandy's World means a lot to me, and it means a lot to other people. And so for that reason, it's hard. It's been really hard for me. I know it's been very hard for a lot of you guys. This is a game that just, thank you so much for the star, Blueberry. Thank you. I love you too, Lance. I love you guys too. You guys are literally the best. I'm so grateful for you guys. You guys have no idea, which is why I get so emotional, because this is just like I said, like, I'm introverted. I don't have like many people that I go out with. Like, this is what I do. Like, I love like talking to you guys in the server. I love playing games with you guys, and the main one was Dandy's World. That's what we all would play. So it's just, really hard now that all of this happened. And again, I also want to state that this is not about me at all. I want to say that very clearly. I know this is not about me. There are actual victims, and that's why I've told you guys before, I don't like when we call this drama. I don't like when people call this drama, because it's a situation. These are legal, actual criminal offenses. Like, this is serious. Oh my God, thank you guys so much. Everyone's like sending hearts and like, it's okay to cry. Guys, stop. I'm gonna cry again. Stop. 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 Oh, I love you guys too. You're amazing. You guys are so amazing. Oh my God. I love you guys so much. You guys have no idea. Thank you, Mr. Eggy, so much for the star. But yeah, like, this is what I'm talking about, guys. Like we're just, like, this is all I've ever wanted. I've just wanted friends. I've just wanted people to talk with and like connect with and stuff. And even though, again, this is not about me, but like I said, Dandy's World is a game that was dear to me and dear to a lot of us. And now that it's kind of, not doing so well, it's been affecting a lot of people's mental health, including mine. And it sounds like, hold on, guys, I gotta charge my phone real quick because it's about to die and I don't want my VTuber to die. It's, hold on, wait. Let me lock in. Okay, there we go. It's, yeah, thank you so much for the star, darling. Thank you so much. Guys, we need to give MDN a big group hug. Yes. MDN, try to say skibbity toilet. Imagine this getting posted on TikTok and the blue text is MDN crying on stream and saying skibbity toilet. Thank you so much once again, darling, for the stars. Thank you so much, Mr. Eggy, for the happy poop. Thank you, Quirky, for the floating heart. Wait, you guys are so funny. Wait, this is actually making me laugh. Hold on. Oh, this is what I mean. You guys don't understand how much you mean to me. You guys don't understand. Like, I love you guys so much. And this game is what brought me to you guys and what brought us to each other. So thank you, Quirky, for the hiding. So I can make you laugh. Yes. Hug bobs. Group hug. Yes. So that's what I mean by, even though this isn't about me, this is a game that is very dear and important to a lot of people. So therefore, it sucks, what's happening. But again, I want to reemphasize, there are victims and this is a situation. This is not a drama, okay? Let's continue reading now that we stopped the crying. Thank you so much for the Sunday, Quirky Robin. Thank you so much. Thank you so much again, darling, for the star. Thank you, the real Uzi, for the star. Thank you, darling, again for the star. You guys are so sweet. I can't. I can't. Oh my God, we are in this together. I love you guys too. I love cats. Yes. Bro, it's true. Qwel used AI for the response. I don't know if she did. I couldn't tell you that. But yeah, thank you so much for the gold coin, Quirky. Thank you so much, darling, for the star. Who do you call a bestie? I am the N bestie. Yes, Emily. Thank you, darling, for the star. Oh my God, thank you guys so much. Okay, guys, so let's finish this up. Okay, so I believe we read this part correct? Yes. It's been difficult and scary to fully comprehend the way that I have made others feel. I've also been unable to properly come to terms with how I was groomed and manipulated in the past, especially when I've seen so many people say that I willingly protected one of my abusers and that I deserve to be harmed or killed. This is what I was talking about, guys. This is exactly what I was talking about in that video that I talked about where, what's it called? The one where Qwel was deepfaked into doing inappropriate stuff. I'm having haters come back onto my video and they're commenting, "Oh, see, she deserved it. Oh, see, this is what happens. See, she deserved it." And that's an issue. That's an issue because she did not, nobody deserves that. Nobody deserves that, guys. It really, can a mod mute Barry? Oh, I don't see any spam. Guys, wait, I don't see, I saw them saying yes, but I don't see any spam anymore. Okay, never mind. I do see spam. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and put this user in timeout. I am so sorry, guys. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Let me go ahead and, you know what? Who said okay. Who wants to be mod? I'm gonna pick 2 mods. First 2 people I see. 2 mods. Who's gonna be a mod? 2 mods. Thank you. Me? Okay, Hijabi. Let me mod you. Standard. Okay. And who is the second one? Me, Darlin. Okay. There you guys go. You guys are both my mods now. You have been promoted to my elite employees. Okay, guys. Anyways, yeah, let me know if mod works. It should work. So yeah, hooray. Okay, can somebody mute Scraps, please? Guys, listen, we're trying to have a serious talk. We're trying to have a serious talk, guys. Please, no spam. We're almost done here. Okay, I know this is a lot of reading. I know it's a lot, but let's just read. Yeah, she does not deserve that. She does not deserve to be harmed or killed. And to everybody who is coming back to my video where I talked about how, thank you so much, Mr. Eggy, for the happy poops. To everybody coming back to my video where I talked about Qwel being deepfaked in a sexual manner, she does not deserve that. And you are a loser if you, oh my God. Thank you so much. You are a loser if you think that, if you come back onto my video where I talked about something harmful happening to Qwel and you say that she deserved it because of everything that happened. You're a loser. She does not deserve that. Nobody deserves that, and you're disgusting if you think so. But again, that does not condone what she had done in the past. Thank you so much for the sparkles, Quirky. Okay, guys, we're almost done here. For 2 months, I've been attacked, and I've seen people attack not just members of the studio and the Dandy's World community, but children who some have felt the need harass. Wait. Hold on. But children who some have felt the need harass and threaten for just enjoying a game that they like. So I think this here kind of proves that it's not AI. A lot of people have been saying it's AI because she forgot the have felt the need to harass. Like the 2 is not there. So, you know, there's a grammar error. So I don't think AI did this. So again, guys, I'm not saying that it didn't. I'm just saying that a lot of people have been accused of her have been accusing her of doing it, but I don't think it is. I can't let this continue and do nothing about it. To conclude, Qwel states, I hope that one day I can return to Dandy's World, but I know that the only way I can return is if I take accountability, get the support I need, and grow as a person. And she signs off Qwel. So that right there is the entire second document we've gotten for August. We got one for July, last month. What do we think? I want to hear your guys' thoughts because I've been talking for a while. So let me read some of your guys' comments. Thank you, Mod, so much for muting the people who need to be muted in the chat. Thank you for taking care of the chat. It means a lot. The part where she mentions being 15, the other person is spelled out as 20. Yeah, that too. That's another, where was that? It was down here somewhere. Yes, right here. Yeah, so this is another indicator of, this is why, again, guys, I'm not claiming anything. I'm just saying that I personally don't believe this is AI, because here she used the numerical expression for 15, and here she used the actual written out expression for 20 for the letter, or sorry, for the numbers. So again, AI wouldn't really do this. AI kind of, you know, it's either going to do 20s spelled out and 15 spelled out, or 15 numerical, 20 numerical. So that's a good catch. Good catch, whoever said that in the chat. Yes, I think her stepping away to let Blush Crunch Studios cook on Dandy's World was really good. Likewise, I hope the victims get a chance to heal properly and in a healthy way. I agree. It's good that she's temporarily stepping back and thinking about her actions. Yes, I agree. It's good she made a better statement this time. I'm glad for this. Much better response. Likewise, I am content with this response, guys. I do think it's a good response, you know. I wonder though, so when she says she's stepping back, as we know, Joey, I believe it's Joey Sticks, I believe that's their name, is the president of Blush Crunch Studio. So so I think they're the president. He I don't know his pronouns, so I'm just gonna say I don't know their pronouns, so I'm gonna say they. But I think they are the president of Blush Crunch Studio. And I think maybe they're gonna be taking the lead, but I don't know who's gonna be taking the lead. Does anybody have any intel on who will be taking the lead? Because I have no idea. Yes, Joey Sticks. Yes, I mean Joey Sticks. Yep. That person. Yeah. I think that means they are leaving. Oh. She feels like the type of person to bring up she wouldn't be getting any more revenue from the game if she stopped giving herself revenue. Interesting. So do you think she's still going to be given revenue because she would have included it here? She would have said, oh, by the way, guys, I'm not earning any money, so you can play the game. Is that what you're saying? Likely Joey. Yeah, I think it'll be Joey as well. No idea either. Yeah, Lance, I have no idea. For me, I hope anyone who got affected can heal in a healthy way with proper help. Amen to that. We all say. That is beautiful. It's a lot better. Nope, no idea. Joey Drew Studios. Maybe Joey, yeah, the president would be the next in command. Mother, may I be an elite employee? We do have 2 mods in the chat right now, but if I need some more, I'll definitely let you know. Yeah. My lash just fell off and my dog ate it. Guys. You guys are so silly. So silly. I don't know who Joey is. Oh, it's Joey is thank you for the happy poop blueberry. Oh my god, and thank you so much for the clapping seal, Mr. Eggy. Thank you. Joey is the president of Blush Crunch, very active in the Discord server as of late. You'll definitely see him if you join the Discord server. Yeah, guys, I did not expect to cry on stream. I'm very sorry about that, by the way, guys. I'm very sorry. That is not what you guys signed up for. Like I said, I'm just been excuse me, I've just been a little bit vulnerable. I've been a little bit sad. But some of you have accused me of being AI. Wait, you cried where? Yeah, like in the middle of the stream. Some of you have accused me of being AI. I don't know why. I am not AI. Clip, by the way, no. MDN crying on stream. Blue text. Blue text. No, don't worry. It's just a human emotion. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Sorry. People think everything is AI. Yeah, some people, like I said, people think that I'm like in like industry plant. Guys, if I were an industry plant, I'd be like Mr. Beast and have 40 million like subs or whatever. Like, I promise you guys, I am not an industry plant. It is just me. Is Rainy Melly returning to Dandy's World if she sees the statement? So if you guys don't know, Mel and I are friends. We were playing the other day. We got our Animal Hospital video out. Her and I share the same view on this. We are currently, kind of stepping away. I cannot fully answer if she will come back. That's something that Mel would have to tell you guys. That's not my place. But as her friend, I can tell you that, she is taking a step back and she is no longer playing it just for the moment being. But again, that's something that Mel would have to tell you herself. Me personally, I will be taking a step back as I have been. Once I finish Toon Love Island, I don't know if I'll go back to Dandy's World. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to say. MDN, do you agree that Dial Plush might be AI? I've seen the Dial Plush, but I haven't heard of it being AI. I don't know. I don't think you're gonna come back. After all, Wonderland is coming on the 8th. Hey, let's freaking go, gamers. Hey, let's freaking go. That switch up is crazy. I was literally crying and then I was neutral and now I'm like happy. I'm like happy dancing. Oh, you guys can't see me though. I'm like, ooh, 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 ooh. Yes, guys, Wonderland is coming over the weekend. I'm going to be playing with my friend Mimic. He is a content creator for the Mimic, as you've guessed, and the Mimic is the creator of Muck and Ives, I believe that's his name. They're both the creators of the Mimic, and so they are working on Wonderland. And yeah, Wonderland soon. Yes, I posted the short on my TikTok. I haven't posted it on my YouTube, but I'll probably do that once I end the stream. Thank you so much for the marshmallow. Thank you so much. Hi, Mr. Eggy. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Yeah, guys, but what's Wonderland? Wonderland is an up-and-coming horror game. It's kind of like a mix of Poppy Playtime and Five Nights at Freddy's, except it's multiplayer. You can play with up to 5 people. Do make sure to join the Scary Play Discord the Scary Play Discord server. I am an official content creator for Wonderland, so I'm going to be posting some content on it. It's really fun. Guys, check out my TikTok. My TikTok has all of the information for Wonderland and when it's coming out. If you check my story on TikTok, I linked the the Discord server, so you can quickly just click on that and you'll get into the Discord server. So yeah, hooray. Yo, MDN, you're so goated. Oh my god, thank you. You're so goated. You guys are goated. I can't wait to check it out. Yes, Lance, me too. MDN, we did not lock in when you went live. You guys were being so silly. I'm so thankful for you guys. I'm gonna get vulnerable again, but I just want you guys to know that you guys are so special to me and you guys mean a lot to me. Our community means a lot to me. So thank you guys for just everything. For everything. Thank you. We're all goated. Yes. Can you check out Funhouse? Guys, I've been recommended Funhouse. I should check it out. I should probably check it out. Yeah. Mother, I request clearance to leave the stream and rinse. Oh my god, go and sleep, guys. I'm about to end the stream anyways. I'm just kind of chatting with you guys, but have a good night. Tuck yourself in and don't let the bed bugs bite. Okay? Yeah. Oh gosh, chat is moving fast. Thank you, mods, for working. Thank you so much for the floating heart. Thank you. Is Divine here? Somebody said, hey. Oh, hi, Divine. Hi, Divine. How you doing? Divine is the best, guys. Honestly, Divine told me about my LARPer. I knew about my LARPer, but the account is gone, guys. The LARP account that was saying really bad things, pretending to be me, is gone. Thank you, Divine, for letting me know. Make sure you check him out. Yeah, guys, I'm really grateful for y'all. Thank you guys for reading this with me. I think I'm gonna go to sleep maybe, but like I said, guys, make sure to support, make sure to read, make sure to do your research, guys. This is a very sensitive time in Dandy's World history. I'm really hoping that the game isn't over. Like I said earlier, and like I cried about, this game means a lot to me and a lot to other people. But again, that's not to invalidate the victims in the actual situation. Once again, this is not drama. This is an actual situation with criminal offenses, and it's affected real people mentally, physically, emotionally, in so many different aspects. So do be mindful of that when you're having conversations about what happened in different servers or whatever it may be. Just be careful about, be cautious about the way that you say things, because this is very triggering and offensive to, not offensive, I meant sensitive. So yeah, that's it. I just wanted to read this with you guys. I think I'm gonna go ahead and head off, and I know a lot of you guys need to sleep. So guys, go and get your rest. I say as a chronic insomniac who stays up until like 4 in the morning. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna get some good sleep tonight, guys. I promise. And you guys do too. Dan, how is the tea floating on top of your head and it has an infinite T? It just is. Look, magic. I can make it bigger. Hold on, wait, let me make... Ooh! Ooh, I just made myself bigger. But yeah, guys, thank you so much. And thank you to everybody who has donated. Thank you guys so much for all of the floating hearts, for all of the marshmallows. Thank you guys so much for everything, for the hearts. I hope you guys have a wonderful night, and I hope you all stay safe. Yeah, and love you guys so much. Oh, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you. I'll see you guys in my next video, which I don't know when it will be, but I will probably be live on Saturday So yeah, see you guys then. Bye guys. Have a great night or day or whatever. Bye y'all.